I think on simple things, the more I think blood flow we give our brains, and as it's been tested before, everything we see has been done before. It's just whether we're ready to apply ourselves or not. And definitely taking on projects like that for me are very very interesting because sometimes it's a lot harder than what you think it is whenever you try it. But then once you finish it, you're very proud of yourself. You kind of feel accomplished. And these are little things that nobody else sees and nobody else will actually ever recognize me for it. Hey everyone, what's going on? We're back, and here we go with another video here today. And still under quarantine, right? We're trying to do the best we can. We're here, just taking it day by day, and so far, it's been very revealing to what how we act, on certain situations. People being very creative. I am learning a lot of new things that are never gonna probably be ever used, but hey, it's better now than ever. And I just wanted to make a quick little video. And if you guys follow me, stay tuned for I have a video coming up where I change it up a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and post a little DIY. And it's where the gyms are not opening. We have none of them coming in anywhere near time soon. So I decided to Google how to make my own basically like a home workout machine, a pulley, pull system to be able to do some back workouts and some arm workouts as well with the machine. And found out that it was all sold out. I couldn't do anything with it, so I googled it, and I saw a lot of individuals doing it themselves and suggested it wasn't that expensive. So I went and I did the thing that I was gonna go do, and I did it. And I did come up video today. I'm gonna have to just edit it and put it together, so stay tuned for that. But other than that, I think the more creative we can be, I think on simple things, the more I think blood flow we give our brains, and as it's been tested before, everything we see has been done before. It's just whether we're ready to apply ourselves or not. And definitely taking on projects like that for me are very very interesting because sometimes it's a lot harder than what you think it is whenever you try it. But then once you finish it, you're very proud of yourself. You kind of feel accomplished. And these are little things that nobody else sees and nobody else will actually ever recognize me for it. But I think we all have to do that. We gotta do small things for ourselves that only we can understand, that we can really be part of ourselves. And whether it may be, like I said, building something for yourself, or maybe it's a goal you have for yourself. Maybe it's just taking a walk every day. Simple things. Maybe it's trying to meditate. Maybe it's simple run, walk, whatever it may be that. Or maybe it's trying to avoid certain foods that you're trying to stay away from. All these small wins or small things that we have for ourselves, it seems very, I think, insignificant in the long run, but they're actually very very crucial, I think, for ourselves, for our own self-esteem, self-development, and momentum. And if we do believe in momentum in life, if we play sports, momentum is key. I think for me, momentum is one of the most powerful things I've seen for myself. Making videos is something that I think we take for granted, and the more you do, the more I would say the more I see myself, basically, I see myself transforming in a better, I would say, content creation, and even just ideas and the way I would say express myself. So if we're here in quarantine, we got nothing else to do, you have a phone or camera at home or whatnot, I think we have to just start implementing, start throwing out the videos. And it doesn't have to always be about a topic, or it doesn't have to always be about a general idea you're trying to convey. It could be just a simple, I would say, idea, not an idea, but a simple thought that you have and you really want to share with others. Being that obviously we are here on YouTube, a lot of our freedom of ideas obviously It is expressed, but obviously there's certain things that we understand that we know that they can, cut our videos off and not show them. But for the most part, I think you can share your ideas very freely on here, and that's what we're here trying to do. Just share and hopefully motivate, inspire, and join each other in this journey that we call life. That we all on that same path, different agendas, obviously different personal legends. I was just reading The Alchemist. Where did I put it? I don't know if I put it. But if you ever read that book, one of my all-time favorite books, and I was rereading it, and here in the book, obviously, there's a quote in there where I'm not sure if word for word, but I know he says every person or every individual has their own personal legend, and that means your own path. There's no right or wrong way, and if you believe in that, this quarantine right now can be our path, can be where we are needed to be, and where we're gonna be able to succeed and probably change our course of our futures. Without this, I think we would not have that time to sit down with ourselves as I think a global community and be able to really ask ourselves the deep questions that we kind of forget or we kind of just put in the back end of the block, and we don't really contemplate on them. So now we have nothing but time to kind of really dig into who we are, find out what we like, what we don't, and really, really get to know ourselves. And as you watch me, you follow me on all my content, I am a big believer of getting to know yourself first in every single aspect, in every single way, catching yourself in certain ways, and also learning from yourself, understanding that you're your worst critic, and you can also be your best critic, but it's up to you. And trust me, coming from a person that criticizes myself on a daily basis, I think this is one of the hardest things is to learn how you have those multiple voices in your head and being able to manage them, and being able to program them to actually help you and push you forward to what you're supposed to be doing here, as opposed to letting them run your daily activities and actually sabotaging maybe your future or maybe even what you're supposed to be doing here. And it's all about that, right? Like it's at the end of the day, you can have all the talent, you can have all the success and luck, but if you're not able to control, I would say, not control, but understand what thoughts are going to be obviously empowering, as I've heard it before, or disempowering, right? Which thoughts are the ones that are going to help you, and which are the ones that are just there, acknowledge them, and understand they're not going to help you. So you kind of take that role in life and you take that advice with yourself moving forward. And I hope everybody here is having a safe and healthy quarantine, especially in New York City. We're still kind of basically shut down. Can't wait to get back out there. But for now, we do the best that we can. Try to be safe. And I hope everybody is staying safe. And best of luck. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.